Welcome to my channel, Level Headed with Levi T. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and set the bell notification to all. Please also share this. Let's get into it.
Don't wait up, I've been working hard every day, living dreams for a pay stub, yeah, straight up. 5 years later, like I said, I would make it on my way up. It's all up, coming from the nation, laid a foundation, true stuff, yeah, too tough. We ain't giving up on our dreams, everything is ahead of us. Stay true to your path, it's not where you start, it's all where you're at. It's where you end up when your back's to the mat. Do you cripple the flat or get up off your back? Deliver these facts to see them react. The stadium's packed, they all gonna snap. The motivated attract, the escalated attack, the frustrated hit back. Yeah, we move fast. I wanna change everything. I swear I'll do anything just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. It's automatic, I'm always getting after it. If you ain't working, I don't understand what's happening. It's not enough time just to be imagining. You gotta take some action towards practicing. I know it's not easy, but you gotta get out there. Make your own meaning, can't afford to have doubts. They'll interrupt dreaming, I just wanna look out there. The crowd all screaming. I wanna change everything. I swear I'll do anything just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go.
Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry, had a computer update there for a second. And it finally updated. I had an interview, but the person was just getting back in town, so she will be on probably next week at some point, which I will get that all set up. I will be live tomorrow morning at 8:30 Central Time, trying to figure some things out in the Jolissa Fuentes case. Her mother will be here in the morning. So you're going to want to tune into that after I do this live. I will be creating the thumbnail and getting that all set up. I want to go over today. We're going to do updates on Devin and Lyric that were shot in North Carolina. There was another missing couple, a man and a woman. I shouldn't say couple. A man and a woman were missing in South Carolina, and there was a body found. So we'll be going over that. And then there was one other thing in North Carolina that I want to cover. And then anything else that's breaking or major that happens while I'm live, I will be covering. Welcome in. I see Yaya's here. Scott Watts was here early. I got Nana of 6 is here. Bling is here. All Good's here. Welcome in, everybody. Let me share my screen here. Oh, and one other thing that I want people to know is I interviewed, or I like to call them telling stories, learning from a parent's perspective on their missing people. So I do have a couple people helping, a couple different groups of people that are helping other mothers in the missing community. helping to bring answers or to get answers on stuff that they haven't been able to do on their own. And so I am working on some stuff behind the scenes as well. Takes up a lot of time, but it's well worth it in the end. So here is, oh, I don't know what I did. Hold on here. I think I clicked the wrong button. So I just came across this case. So it was William Lloyd Cagle, who also goes by the name of Todd, was taken into custody in Colorado just after 7 p.m. on Tuesday. He has been charged with murder. Hold on, I'm confused. Hold on here 1 second. September 9th, Cagle and Terry Ann Shermack were last seen September 9th in the area of Greenville, South Carolina, according to missing persons flyer. Cagle is Shermack's. I'm learning this as you're learning this here too, just so you know. It was something that just came across my screen. It was an hour ago. I'll get into Devin and Lyric here in a few minutes. But this is William Lloyd Cagle, who also goes by Todd, was taken into custody in Colorado just after 7 p.m. on Tuesday. He has been charged with murder, the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office said in a news release. And we'll go into that here in a little bit. Cagle and Terry Ann Shermack were last seen September 9th in the Greenville, South Carolina area, according to a missing persons flyer. Cagle is Shermack's boyfriend. Police have not identified the body at the home on Neely Fury Road in Lawrence. Deputies were at the property in reference to the missing person case. The sheriff office spokesperson said Wednesday, declining the answer further questions. Miranda, hi, needs some prayers to get through today. Yeah. This investigation is ongoing and further details will be released. The county coroner's office, there'll be a news release. The news release states, we'll go check out this news release. Todd say it ain't so. That's the couple, but we're going to find out some more here while I'm live on this. Let's go to the news release here real quick. Take a look. On September 20th, 2022, deputies were on scene at 7709 Neely Fury Road in Lawrence. Lawrence is South Carolina, in reference to a missing person report involving Terry Ann Shermack and William Lloyd Cagle, Todd. At approximately 9:20 a.m., a deceased person was located on this property. The Lawrence County Coroner's Office will confirm the identity of the deceased. When possible, William Lloyd Todd was arrested in Colorado shortly after 7 p.m. tonight for murder. I don't know if Colorado must be a place in South Carolina. This investigation is ongoing. Further details, suspect in custody. So here's his picture. So I guess that picture was them both missing. Interesting. I want to see what this says. There's a video here. I'll mute out when it's time to mute out for it. This is an interesting little case here.
Police Department after some of you officials are searching for Terry Shermack and Todd Cagle. Reached out to the Greenville Police Department after some of you reached out to us. The department on Monday told us a missing persons report was filed Saturday and that the person who filed that report last saw Shermack in downtown Greenville back in April. but had communication with her earlier this month. Greenville police tell us the case is now with the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office, which has not responded to our request for confirmation. Online flyers like this one from A Voice for the Voiceless list Chermak as 5 feet 2 inches tall. Cagle is described as 5 feet 10 inches tall. The flyer says the two may be in her car, which is a charcoal gray Mitsubishi Outlander. The group is asking anyone with information to call police.
Law enforcement says that there's no tip too small. So take their advice and call them if you feel that you might be able to be the link to find Todd or Terry or her vehicle or any missing person.
The missing persons flyer also says that Chermak often wears glasses. Again, if you see them, you are asked to call police. For now in Lawrence County, Taggart Hauk, WYFF News 4.
So we're gonna dig into this one a little bit. Give me 1 second here, and I'll get a map up. I forget the town. Hold on here.
Officials are searching for Terry Chermak and Todd Cagle. Reached out to the Greenville Police Department after some of you reached out to us.
So that's the Greenville Police Department. Let me pull up a map here, and that's Lawrence County, Google Maps. Lawrence County, South Carolina. All right. Lawrence County is a county located in the U.S. state of South Carolina. Has of 2020 census, its population was 67,000. Its county seat is at Lawrence. Lawrence County is included in the Greenville, Anderson, Malden, South Carolina area. So let's see. There's Columbia, Athens. There's Atlanta, Charlotte. So let's see here. I was thrown off by the Colorado comment that he was picked up and maybe he went all the way to Colorado. That's a long ways away from here. But let's see here. That is interesting. Let's see what else we got here on them. We're going to search a little bit more on them, and then we're going to go back into Devin and Lyric, look at the updates there, speak about them a little bit here. South Carolina. See Colorado just after 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Lawrence County. I just want to see what else we got here, if we have anything else. Here's 43 minutes ago. Here we go. have worked on the investigation. Upstate woman shot to death, fiance charged with murder. So let's see what this states here real quick. How did they go missing? Sorry, y'all. I think I missed that. I think that she was reported missing. I'm trying to figure out what the story is here. I'm lost in this too. Charlotte, North Carolina, Queen City, home of the Panthers, born and raised, laugh out loud. My uncle used to live in North Carolina. He lived there for a long time. Greenville, South Carolina, the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office announced that a missing woman was found dead Tuesday during a search for her and her fiance. Deputies said they responded to Neely Fury Road in reference to a missing persons report involving Tara Ann Shermack and her fiance, Todd. When officials arrived at the scene around 9:20 a.m., they found a person's body on the property. The coroner later confirmed the victim was Terry, who had suffered a single gunshot wound. On Tuesday night, Cagle was taken into custody in Colorado. Is there a Colorado, South Carolina? I guess I can look that up. Give me a second here. I want to see if there's a Colorado South. They were missing from their home, a trip. I missed that part, I guess. They were reported. How were they reported? Earlier this week, multiple law enforcement agencies confirmed that they were searching for Shermack and Cagle. The Greenville Police Department said a missing report was filed for Shermack and Cagle on September 17th. Cagle's sister said no one had seen the couple in over a week. Shermack was last seen by a friend in downtown Greenville, according to police. They have been investigating the case and developed multiple leads, resulting in the case being turned over to Lawrence County Sheriff's Office. So, I guess they just up and left. Greenville, South Carolina. That's a ways from where they were found. So they're last seen in Greenville. So here's Greenville, and here's Lawrence. So that's they were last seen here, and then she was found in Lawrence. That's a little bit ways of a travel for them. But then is there a Colorado, South Carolina? Let's see. Colorado, South Carolina. No. So yeah, so I guess he went to Colorado, I guess. That's a long ways to travel, but yeah, there's no. Looks like he went all the way to Colorado. That's a long ways. 1,400 miles. Wow. All right. Well, he was charged. The only update we have was the one that was there. He was charged with murder. Don't know what exactly happened. Here's another thing that I just saw. Oh, missing autism teen found safe. That's good news. All right, we're going to get into Devin and Lyric, and we'll check updates here. Switch over things here and go to them. This was just updated New York Post. Let's see what they got here. North Carolina community reeling after shocking slayings of 2 teens. Discovery of their shot has rattled their tight-knit community as loved ones say they're trying to find a way to process their deaths. Friends in rural Orange County said they are in disbelief after the bullet-ridden bodies of Devin Clark, 18, and Lyric were found on Sunday. I never expected that to happen to him, said Clark's friend Dontrell Lee, a student at Eastern Elements High School in Mabane. The way he went out was just really hurts. Both Lee and another friend, Eric Battle, attended a balloon release in Clark's honor. I have to face the fact that I'm going to be here. The story's going to be here for the rest of my life without needing my brother or able to hear my brother's voice. Woods was a freshman volleyball player at nearby Cedar Ridge High School at the intersection in Hillsborough. Though Clark and Woods were from different towns, they lived in the same small, somewhat rural community intersected by I-40 and I-85 and were friends. The two high schools honored Woods and Clark with a moment of silence at the soccer game Monday night before the bodies were officially identified. The past weekend, Devin Clark and tragically were lost. Please keep their family in prayers. Woods was last seen getting into a car by a neighbor at 3 a.m. Saturday. She is believed to have left her stepfather's Efland home through the back door, which was later found unlocked. She was reported missing around noon on Saturday. Cedar Ridge students wore white T-shirts with Woods' name on them to school on Monday after the bodies were identified. The teens' friends shared their sadness and disbelief on social media. Why, just why, this hurts more than anything in the world, wrote a friend on Instagram. Another friend captioned a series of video clips of Woods with the words, man, Lyric, this is rough. I'm not doing good, man. I miss you. Let's see here. A separate Instagram account was also started on Tuesday with the latest posts, including Woods, selfies. All right, here we go. This is what I wanted to get into right here. William Lloyd Cagle, who also goes by the name Todd, was taken into custody in Colorado State just after 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Correct. Thank you. So he killed the girlfriend. Oh, Scott's playing catch up. I'm sorry. I was just reading chat. So here we go. While the community's young people grapple with the loss of two of their own, others in the area are rallying for justice. On Tuesday, Orange County Sheriff's Charles Blackwood released a statement confirming that a 17-year-old suspect was wanted in the connection of the slayings. Because of the suspect's age, Blackwood said the individual will not be automatically charged as an adult. It's a shame he's a juvenile. He deserves to be held accountable. And the death penalty, commented Facebook user, a firefighter, EMT in Durham County, tried as the juvenile ? Death penalty or life isn't enough for the pain. Both said the parents will do life from here on out because of this crime taken out on their kids, which was another commenter. The public outcry following the sheriff's official announcement came shortly after Woods' grandfather, Stan Dean, offered a reward for the killer's capture. $10,000 reward. On Tuesday morning, Dean told News and Observer that he planted a cross with the lights on it at the spot where Wood's body was found because she was afraid of the dark. I'm living a nightmare, he said. Clark's aunt, Crystal Hughes, told that the unanswered questions are weighing in on the family as they grieve. It's hard to process everything. I was trying to see. I know that they captured the guy, and that's what I was looking for. Hold on here. Yeah, I'm gonna do another stream today of things going on here in Chicago. It's crazy right now. There's a lot of things going on here in Chicago. Lyric Woods. He deserves. Here, I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to come up to talk on this as I search here. We'll go from there. I need to open up my Lyric Woods. Yes. So there's the link that I dropped. I just want to go over this here real quick. I just want to see what this is real quick, and then I will put it up on the screen. All right. I'll put this up here. We'll watch this little clip, and then we'll get this into this article here. I think it's the same article. Who will be charged with 2 counts of petition against? But their 17-year-old juvenile faces murder charges. So I'm gonna watch this little thing. What I want to know is this: if this guy, if he's been caught yet. So we're gonna go back here and see what we can learn here. I'm gonna mute out while I do this.
17-year-old for 2 minutes. We've learned the Orange County Sheriff's Office is seeking a juvenile petition against a 17-year-old for 2 counts of first-degree murder. It's in relation to the deaths of Lyric Woods and Devin Clark. So we begin there on this Tuesday. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Joel Brown.
I'm Amber Rapenta. At this time, we know the identity of this person, but here is the timeline in this case leading up to these new developments. Both victims were last seen on Friday night. Lyric's family reported her missing on Saturday, while Devin's family reported him missing Sunday. Our Elena Athens is working to gather all those new details today. She's joining us live from Orange County now with the very latest. Elena?
Yeah, the sheriff, Charles Blackwood, releasing those details within the last 10 minutes, really crediting work from a number of law enforcement agencies and saying, yes, at this time, they are seeking a juvenile petition against a 17-year-old for 2 counts of first-degree murder. The 2 teens had been reported missing by their respective families. Lyric Woods on Saturday and Devin Clark on Monday. They were found dead roughly a 5-minute drive away from Lyric's home. The 14-year-old was an avid volleyball player. She was gearing up to compete on a travel team. Lyric Woods on Saturday and Devin Clark on Sunday. They were found dead roughly a 5-minute drive away from Lyric's home. The 14-year-old was an avid volleyball player. She was gearing up to compete on a travel team.
I hate when it does this.
person, AIM volleyball team, AIM Volleyball offering their condolences on social media to the families of both victims. The club director telling ABC 11, "We will miss her bright smile and enthusiasm for the game. Our AIM Volleyball family is truly saddened by this tragic situation." Lyric was a ninth grader at Cedar Ridge High School. A district spokesperson tells me 2 upcoming volleyball games, including one tonight at Jordan High, will be played in her honor. Meanwhile, loved ones for 18-year-old Devin Clark also still reeling.
He was a good person. He was a good friend. He had a good heart. He wouldn't hurt a fly. I mean, he loved everyone. He didn't care who it was. No color, no race. So for me, I don't understand why my son would be brutal was the way that he is now. My son was a good kid.
For now, we're live in Orange County. Elaine Athens, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
All right, all good.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
So, I'm okay.
Just real quick, Scott, yes, we covered. I covered this as things were progressing yesterday, but I wanted to come back and do some searching. I also want to bring up the article that somebody sent me, and that will remain anonymous on this. But I have an article of there was another shooting at some point too. And I guess what I'm trying to do is to see if the two are attached to each other. So we'll be going into that in a little bit. But I did cover a lot of it yesterday and spoke about the local area. Go ahead, all good. Sorry.
No, I was just, most people know I'm from North Carolina, and that, the news on this is just really hush hush, which is very surprising. I haven't heard of an arrest actually being made still at this point.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
And that's
and
what
like
I was
saying. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, as I was looking over this stuff yesterday, I would almost bet that they are connected in some way. I don't know that for a fact. It's just, in my opinion, they may be. But and I also, like I said yesterday, there's a lot of gang activity in that specific area. And I never did find that article. I kept looking for where someone made the comment that the person they were riding with had been involved in something like this similar before. So
I'm trying to get the article. Hold on here.
okay. It's just unusual that's 5 teenagers within a very short distance of one another.
There isn't out there. Is a petition filed for his arrest. Be the difference between juvenile and adult system. Yeah, I think so. But the thing is when they do the petition, that petition is in order for them to. I think they can't find him, or he's already in custody of the two.
Yeah, I don't, and they're just not letting it be known yet or something. I don't know. Like the law did change in 2019 about that, so it's like they have to go through the juvenile before they can go through the trying him as an adult. I do think though, because I do think that in the end he probably will be tried as an adult, especially if all these cases end up being connected.
Huh, that is interesting. So I'm going to play this. And then I see they don't have. Police said they're still trying to identify a suspect in the case.
In the ones of
how
the
far is this? Is the two 16-year-olds
and the 18-year-old.
found two 16-year-old boys shot to death and an 18-year-old wounded in Graham. How far is Graham from where that was? Well, I'll look it up on a map too to show people.
It's not far at all.
It's not far at all. We'll look it up on a map here in a few minutes. I want to play this though. So this was published on August 25th, but when did this occur? Doesn't say here. Does crimes increase during the summer? We'll play this and maybe I'll say everything's thing. I'm going to mute so that it will play.
Okay, I will too.
We begin tonight with a shooting that left 2 teenagers dead and an 18-year-old wounded. Good evening, I'm Chad Silver.
And I'm Julie Luck. It started with reports of a shooting at a Graham apartment complex. Hours later, officers found the bodies of 2 16-year-old boys nearby. WFMY News 2's Grace Holland joins us live now outside the Graham Police Department. Graham investigators believe the victims could be related.
Graham police do believe there is some sort of family connection between those victims, although it's not clear what that family connection is at this point because investigators are still trying to piece all. What we do know, police say that all 3 of the victims were at a birthday celebration for one of these 16-year-olds before they arrived at Graham Village Apartments. An 18-year-old was found shot around 1 a.m. this morning. It wasn't until 11 a.m. that the bodies of the 2 16-year-olds were found in some woods behind the apartment. Now, a woman who says she is the aunt of one of those 2 16-year-olds told me she does not believe her nephew was the intended target.
And from what I heard, he was not even supposed to go to the party, and he went to the party anyway. And I hate it, because you're not about that life, but you're a good dude. He was a good dude. Now, we got to wait to find out what's going on. Or, what happened? What happened? Speak up. It is okay to speak up. Do not be scared to speak up. It's okay. Speak up. We need justice. He was 16 years old. He did not deserve that. Speak up. Speak up. For real. Speak up. Just speak up.
This is understandably very raw for her. We are not releasing the name of that aunt at this point because police have not identified any of these victims in this case. Meanwhile, police are still trying to identify a suspect.
Wow.
So something that stood out that the aunt said was he's not about that life.
Mm-hmm. And that's the same with Devin and Lyric too.
Mr. President, Secretary General.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So that stuck out to me too. I'm glad that she stuck up. Very, very powerful little message that she said there to people. And when tragedies happen and people speak out like that, then to me that's stating a lot that that he really was a good person and he didn't deserve what happened to him. So something's going on. We're gonna go ahead. You can talk. I'm gonna do a search of back to my Google Maps. I want to see
to the area. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to box myself to go back to my pins. My location is pinned up on here. So
okay, gotcha.
That's why I always bring it down into this other screen.
Right. Yeah, it's just, I mean, that's 5 teenagers within a short distance. I mean, that's a lot. And with Devin and Lyric, I mean, it sounds like somebody picked him up, from what I understand. Somebody picked him up and then picked Lyric up. And then they went to the power lines, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it'll be a while probably before we know exactly why they were specifically at the power lines. I know a lot of times kids go there, ride 4-wheelers, but not at 1:30 in the morning. And something else that stood out to me is that there was something about her walking through the woods, said at one time. But yet her granddad made the lighted cross because he said she was afraid of the dark. So I can't see a teenage 14-year-old girl that's scared of the dark walking through the woods by herself.
So Graham is. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead. I was just going to say the neighbors saw the
neighbors saw them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, 17,153. This is Graham. Oh, that's where Alamance County is. So
yeah, Alamance.
Mabane. How far is it from Mabane to Graham? Not far, right?
No, it's not far. And I can't do a search on my phone.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's not far at all.
I mean, yeah, we could put in the addresses from here to, like from this point to this point.
Yeah, hold on here. See if I can get, what's the apartments that they named here?
It was Graham
Village Apartments.
Yeah. If I get lost, I'll come right back.
That's fine. Directions here. Let's take a look here. It's about 8 miles, Sunny D says. Yeah. It's not far away at all. About 8 miles. Yeah. I just wonder what's going on there because there was also, in the whole scheme of things, there was also in 2019 some gun violence and some gun threats over at schools as well. And
8 miles is closer. 8 miles is closer than I even thought it was. So yeah, that's, like I said, that area's got a lot of gang activity. And there was some gang hand signs on some pictures that I saw.
I saw on Instagram when they were hash or Instagram and TikTok. I saw them on there when they were tagging LLL and LLD which is long live Lyric and long live Devin. I saw some, so
Yeah. But like we said before, I mean, he played football, and usually coaches are pretty strict about that stuff, but I don't know.
Here,
and I did find Ja. Remember the guy that came in yesterday, Ja?
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
find him. And so, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I mean, it's just the same thing with his pictures of all of them together.
Yeah. Well, what this says, this article here says that suspect 17 charged.
See, it's confusing because they keep saying they're looking for him.
A 17-year-old is facing 2 counts of first-degree murder. So the thing, though, is even if they take it to the thing, he's not charged until he's caught. And that's what I struggle with here is like, have they caught him or not? Sonny D, I live in Burlington, North Carolina. This is in my area. I've lived in these parts my whole life. Sad to hear all of these teens getting killed. Yes, indeed it is. And then this one, men riding 4-wheelers found them. This is updated. That's today. I want to see what this is. Was accused. So I'm not playing sound on purpose.
Okay.
So all they're doing is compiling stuff that I showed yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see if there's anything new as they go through it. Woods was a freshman, former football. Woods was a freshman, and Clark was a former football. Former football player at another high school in west of Durham. Their school district said in separate statements. What's this? I'm actually going to play that. Did you see that?
I haven't. Oh, I meant maybe I did. Go ahead. I'll see.
Oh, that was just the missing persons.
Okay.
So 918, last known address 916. I just want to go through here and see if they do have. I am at work listening, so I can't. It's all right, Sonny D. It says that the 17-year-old was accused of murder, so nobody was charged yet. The suspect who is not in custody. Here we go. He's still not in custody here.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually really surprised that because there is 2 murders, that even though he's a juvenile, they haven't released the name and picture of him, like be on the lookout type thing. Because I have seen it before in North Carolina where they did that.
Well, it's interesting they have documents here, but stuff was blurred out. So, so it was where I. Oh, so that's where the people. No, they were parked here. The vehicles. Just let it keep playing here. Yeah, so it's that long gravel road that goes up to that power station.
And that I read somewhere that that is actually owned by the state, which doesn't surprise me because it's a power line area. Like,
yeah, that doesn't surprise me either. Yeah, being so close is scary. I fear for my grandkids when they go to school. Nowadays, it really matters who they get involved with, and having social media doesn't help. Yeah, there's two ways to use social media. One's for good and one's for bad.
and yeah, 906, that's what I was kind of hinting at or kind of said, but yeah, and a lot of these kids too think it's cool to, act like they're in a gang when they're really not in a gang to speak of. I mean, a lot of them are, but some of them just like to pretend like they are, and they use those signs, those gang signs with their hands and in the pictures and stuff on Facebook. And I know a lot of the gangs don't like that either. If you are an imposter, they'll go after you for acting like you are. That I haven't seen any connection mentioned about Devin and Lyric, like how they knew each other, because they didn't go to the same schools.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Chicago's so bad.
Oh, Nana, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know. Sad one. I don't understand how they couldn't, how they haven't captured the person yet.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's scary,
as
and
of
that's
yesterday,
scary.
not in custody. He's not in custody yet either today, Sluggy. There was that article is just released. I have my Facebook up over here. It's Orange County that's covering it, right? Orange County Sheriff's, South Carolina, or I'm sorry, North Carolina.
Sluggish Sleuth is in here now. Yeah, I mean, it's scary to think that there's 5 teenagers that's been shot and no one has been arrested for any of them. And I don't even know if, like, with the 2 16-year-olds and the 18-year-old, if they even have a person of interest. And as always, I'm sure the police have more information than they're letting out. So,
This was updated at 3:07 a.m. yesterday. Still just the petition.
And they may be keeping the name also, even though he hasn't been found, for his own protection.
Yeah, or he's already in custody and they're just not telling anybody.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see anything else. They just edited that one picture, but post, nothing new there. Just want to check my messages here real quick.
Oh, wow, Sunny D. That's scary. She said her daughter went missing and she went to Mexico at 16 years old. Yeah, and Nana also talking about why they went out there. I mean, she didn't take any clothes, or from what I understand, she probably didn't even take her phone and her laptop or anything with her. So it wasn't like she was like really running away. I think she was planning on sneaking back in before she was missed, in my opinion.
Hold on here 1 second.
Okay.
Bling, I'll mail you some. Oh,
I think they're talking about tea.
yeah, but I got sent something from another Facebook page here, and the sluggish. Can I use this stuff here? Let me just ask them in my group here real quick.
Okay.
I was just sent some stuff on. I guess it was sent earlier today. Where's the original? Nope. He's charged but not in custody. He wouldn't be charged yet. Well, the charges are pending, but he's not in custody yet. Let me see.
Yeah, there's a lot of wording that's unusual in this case. Normally they would say charges are pending if they haven't actually got them in custody and officially charged them.
Miss Andrea. I just want to go over this thing here real quick. My son. Um, did I see your messages? I'm sorry I haven't replied. I'm trying to find a specific post here. There was a post about a party that I'm trying to find.
Huh.
Let me see if I can pull this up a different way.
Okay. I'll look too.
Um, Here, I'll just read it to you. I'm going to take this off of screen here real quick. Remove so that I can read it. Who says a certain somebody's name? It says, no one deserves to die like this. My 18-year-old great-grandson met his fate at a house party in Coachella Valley, shot to death by home for curfew. He was protecting someone who was talking trash to someone else, and he was the hero and ate the bullet. The young man's mom is right. No matter what he did not deserve it. That's just a post that somebody was putting onto Devin's stuff there, which was from a while ago.
Uh-huh. It'd be interesting to know if Devin or Lyric, either one, was at that same party. Maybe not Lyric. I don't think that she probably wouldn't have been there, but Devin, maybe. Could have
Well,
been.
I don't think that there was a party there. I think that person was talking about another party somewhere else in a whole nother case. But
okay. Not the one with the two 16-year-olds.
No. And
okay.
Yeah, I think it's a totally different thing. But now, since that 16-year-old thing, did they release names in that, or that was the only thing that you found was that article? I don't think they released names, right, in that. Because what I was going to do is try to see if we can search for more information on it. Like, obviously, they go to the same schools, right?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, it depends on where the 16-year-olds could have came from another county altogether and went to a different school, and we could have. I'll look into that for you. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna do another quick search on something.
Okay. I don't know how these two babies, but this breaks my heart. I'm checking another way, searching for some more info here. One arrested was live, the North Carolina beat. I want to see something here. I'm going to just play for a second.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. I want you all to come in just for a couple of minutes. I won't be on here long, just for a couple of minutes. I want you all to come on just for a few minutes. As you come in, make sure you share this live video. Make sure you tag somebody, tag someone, tell somebody, share this video. All right, I want to just I want to go live for a couple of minutes just to kind of clear up something. And so to let you guys know, for those who have not seen it yet, that a charge has two teenagers, Alamance County, Orange County. It doesn't matter. Their names are more important than the counties they were in. Listen, as many of you know, as many of you all who have been following the North Carolina beat for years, let me tell you something. I've been doing this for 8 years, okay? And when I tell you, when I don't know about any other news outlet, but when Gerald Jackson tells you that something, hey, Mallory, when Gerald Jackson tells you that something is about to happen, or something, this is about to be announced, or this is this person, or that is that person, you better believe me when I tell you, okay? I'm very smart and I'm very intelligent, and I would not dare put myself out to look like a fool, no matter what y'all personal opinion is. When it comes to reporting, when it comes to doing the work, when it comes to doing research, when it comes to building rapport and relationships with sources in any case that I get myself involved in, you better believe that if I see beat.com, that it's going to happen. As I reported to you all late last night, exactly, Mallory, as I reported to you late last night, my source, okay, said that the Orange County Sheriff's Department had a persons of interest, okay? And that today, tomorrow, which would be today, there will possibly be an announcement. And here it is, just before 4 o'clock today, the Orange County Sheriff's Department has announced that a 17-year-old will be charged, well, is charged in custody right now for first-degree murder in the cases and the death of 14-year-old Lyric Woods and 18-year-old Devin Clark. It is so sad. We don't know why this individual did this, okay? Late last night, a friend came to me, and they told me that the Orange County Sheriff's Department was trying to frame one of their friends. There was also speculation of someone by the name of Melvin Fields, who is currently in the Alamance County Sheriff's Department in custody due to him raping.
All right, that's enough of that video.
Okay, I found it at 3, like just a few minutes ago. I found a release.
All right, hold on here. Where is it at?
It's on
Facebook?
no, I just did a Google search. It's on WFMY2 or WFMYnews2.com. It said, and he said that the 14, 17-year-old was arrested for Devin and Lyric, but this says on Tuesday night, Grand Police said officers arrested 2 teenagers in connection to the death of 2 16-year-old boys. Officers charged a 14-year-old and a 17-year-old with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Investigators said they found the victims' bodies in the woods behind the complex. Police did not release the names. WFMY News 2 spoke with one of the 16-year-old's mother, Chantel Rogers, says her son, Melvin Wiley, Bling, can you write that down for me, please? Was one of the 2 teens who were killed. She said, my son had always had a smile on his face. He had a personality that would make anyone's day. It says Grand Police did not share what led up to the shooting or what led them to the 2 teenage suspects. Now that's interesting. I mean, this was just released. It's 3:27 here
What was
now.
the news station?
I'm sorry.
What was the news station again?
It's WFMY News 2.
FMY?
W,
WFMY?
yes. So this statement just came out at 3:09. It's 3:27 here now. So like 18 minutes ago.
Take a look.
It said police have still not identified the second victim. So the first, Melvin Wiley, is one of the 16-year-olds, but the second victim has not been identified.
Sorry, I'm reading things unsolved in Guilford County here. That's interesting because that didn't pop up earlier either.
Like it's...
And the reward's increasing. I'll touch that here in a few minutes. Teenage victim bodies in the wood behind the apartment. This is the one you just read.
It says Graham police charged 2 teenagers with first-degree murder and death of 2 16-year-olds.
So, wow. Huh. Interesting.
Oh,
I don't know.
there's
Who knows
another
if it has any relation to the other one? Who knows? We'll find out, though.
Okay, so I just found something else that I haven't heard about either. And this was on June the 28th. A 17-year-old is dead after a shooting in Burlington Monday night.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. It's
killer-
down here in the. It's right here. There's another one hospitalized.
So that's 7?
Yeah.
Wow. 7 shootings within... Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that word. I don't know what words I can use and what I can't, but...
Oh, it's a lot going on over there right now.
That's just crazy.
And they have investigators and stuff, but it's not like and it says I don't think they have arrested anyone in Woods and Clark case yet. I don't believe so either. Just so you know, it would be announced already if they had. The police have been transparent the whole time. So
yeah.
All interesting.
Well, when we talked, when you and I talked yesterday, I kind of wanted to give the case to someone else because of where I live. But yeah, it's still very interesting to me how 7 teenagers within a short distance from one another.
Interesting, because here they increased for helping law enforcement solve these cases, earn a cash reward up to $10,000 on this from Greensboro or Gulford County. I don't know where Gulford is, but
Guilford, yeah.
or
All that,
Guilford.
that's not far from all this either.
Yeah, I know, which is interesting little thing here. So, what's going on over there right now?
Yes. So is there a serial?
Who knows? Well, I mean, they'll come out and say, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'd imagine that they would come out at some point with it. Let me just see something else here. Oh, cool. Hope to hear something. That's cool. Thank you. I think you said SB Tesla, I think. Yeah, I don't see anything else new. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see anything else new popping up. So, any other final thoughts there? All good?
I'm glad that I live further away from that area. It's definitely got to be scary for the parents of kids that live there. And it's definitely going to be interesting to know if any of all of this is related. I am leaning towards, in my opinion, of the gang activity. Just because there's so many.
What were you saying?
No, I was just saying that I am leaning more, in my opinion, towards the gang activity because there's so many teenagers. That's a lot of teenagers for one little area.
Well, something's going on over there, and I think that the faster they respond to it, the better it is.
Right.
You know, and obviously putting people away is the way to do it. I don't know. I just for the viewers out there, I don't know if you saw what I was on there. All I did is search Devin Clark in Facebook, and then went to videos, and then that guy's video popped up. It's called the North Carolina Beat. If you haven't watched it, trigger warning for it, but definitely take a look at it because I'm going to watch the rest of it. I like to censor my information first before I play it on here, and maybe he has some truth to it, or maybe he knows more than what other people do. So that's definitely one that I'll be taking a look at. I just want to remind everybody tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Time, I will have Jolissa Fuentes' mother. Jolissa's missing out of Selma, California. AWP did go over there and search the waterways. I will have her mother on panel in the morning. So stay tuned into that. And as developments break, in this case, I will, whether releasing just a short little video or posting on my community tab, I will be for sure putting something out as they come out. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Mods, and thank you all good for coming back up.
Yeah, you're welcome. And thank you for having me. And if you see something, say something, everyone.
There you go. We are out of here.
Bye.
Thank you all.